Hey, my wonderful Aquarius. Welcome to my channel. If you are new to the channel, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. My name is Kamoy. We are doing the wonderful sign of Aquarius today. So we're doing your sun, your moon, your rising, and your Venus, or wherever else you may feel you have a heavy Aquarian placement in your chart, okay? We're taking a look at the 4 weeks, all right? If you are a part of the Patreon community, my loves, then you will be able to find it extended over on Patreon. Now, with that being said, anything else you need to find out about me, you can find in the description box below, and we are going to begin. Okay, so welcome. Welcome. I've already pre-pulled the cards just to save time, and we're just going to dive right on into the first week and what you may need to know, honey, okay? So starting off the first week, you do have a mix of chakra energy. If you're new to the channel, I do deal with your chakras. Your chakras are portals of energy, gateways of energy that you need to be able to master, okay? Especially if you're going to be manifesting the experiences that you want to have in this new, really, I want to say, in this new world that we're living in, okay? So if you want to be able to rise above all of your emotions and not be emotionally triggered and not be emotionally responsible for other people's shit, you're going to need to be able to man your chakras, okay? Now, with that being said, you do have sacral chakra energy popping off with relationships. So there may be something going on within relationships for the first week where forgiveness may be required. And this could be forgiveness of yourself or forgiveness of someone else. It just, it doesn't matter. You got the master card here, 33, popping up with angels and masters, which means that you're getting in clear insight coming in from source, okay? Because this is the soul star chakra. This is a chakra right above your crown chakra. So this will be the first chakra outside of the physical body, okay? Now, let me just let you know, when we're dealing with sacral chakra energy, we're really dealing with energy, my love, that has to do with emotions. It also has to do with the change within relationships, because it has to do with relationships, okay? This is also where you're going to find karmic patterns. So this is energy where you can find, if you want to label them, generational curses, or I just like to say cause and effect of bad habits that people did not deal with when they were alive, okay? Now it's passed down through the generations, okay? So we're talking about energy here that can affect the way that you see your family, that you see your community, that you see your tribe. We're also talking about addictions here, maybe sexual addictions, physical addictions to a substance, shopping addictions, hoarding, okay? So you want to be mindful of this energy as you are going through the first week of the month, because we're talking about relationships here within this energy, okay? Now, this card right here gives you an opportunity to look deeply at the relationships that you're in and assess whether or not there is a sense of growth needed. There is a sense of community. Is it a healthy relationship? Okay. Clearly, you got some heart chakra energy going on here. And heart chakra is where I want to say the center of love, compassion, and forgiveness reigns. Okay. So if your heart chakra is not in balance, you can find things like you're not willing to accept the truth that's right in front of you. You can find things where you're giving more than you're receiving. Things that are out of balance there. You can find that you want to look outside of yourself for love and for acceptance. Okay, know that whatever you're going through in this first week, you need to understand that you are aided and guided by higher forces. Okay, tap into that energy. It is there to help you, my loves. Okay, let's take a look and see what you're interacting with, and then we're going to clarify on the extension. Okay. All right. So you were clearly dealing with, okay, so there is clearly something going on within the first week. And because the relationship card is popping up with the forgiveness energy, and with the, I like to call it the Ascending Masters card, right? You could have someone mentally pulling on you, because I do see there could be some type of magic going on here. This could be a mental magic where someone is self-projecting on you. This is definitely something that was one-sided, okay? One-sided energy. This was not a give and take energy. And this is definitely somebody fearing the unknown. They don't know what's next, okay? They don't know what's next. Now, your energy that you have popping off here, Aquarius, is the Fool card, right? You need to be able to take some type of risk. You got the Seven of Cups, where there's a lot of options, and some of these options may not be what they present themselves to be. Your Two of Wands is upright when you're thinking about the future. But as far as but see, this is the thing. You're not quite ready to take a risk yet because you got options and you thinking about your future, but you want to explore your options. Whoever you're interacting with, my loves, okay, within this first week of September, whoever you're interacting with, there's some type of mental, because, yeah, there's something going on where this person could be heavily mental projecting on you because they feel like the relationship is one-sided. It is not a give and take, okay? They want to know more about the future, right? They're afraid of... they are afraid of maybe not having a future, or maybe feeling like the relationship may be one-sided in the future, and you are more on the I got options. I'm not sure I'm ready to take a risk because I got options, okay? And we're going to clarify that. We're going to clarify that for you in the extension, okay? But just know, Aquarius, somebody is definitely heavily projecting. If they have not went to see somebody to do something physically, there is a heavily projection, and it could be somebody that is in your perimeter of, if you're seeing multiple people, if you have multiple options as far as a job is concerned, if it if it involves, multiple options, really, okay? You don't feel like you have to settle down or settle for one particular thing in the first week, no matter how this person feels. Like you're solid on that. You got options, okay? Now, second week in, you still got Sakura chakra energy popping up. This is karmic patterns, keeps jumping out to me. So you want to pay attention to your patterns when it comes to relationships and your emotions and the way you view things, okay? The inspiration card is showing up and it's asking you, really, what should your relationship look like to you? How are you being inspired in this aspect, okay? Or you inspired? Is this worth your time, okay? Where do you need to seek inspiration? Are you seeking inspiration outside of yourself, or are you seeking inspiration internally? Are you looking for someone to love you and fill you, or are you looking to love and fill someone? Start asking yourself some questions about where you're getting your inspiration to do the things that you do. Sidebar, I was speaking to one of my Aquarius friends, actually not too long ago before I started recording your video. And, he was talking about something really, really interesting. He was talking about substitutes. And one of the things that he mentioned was, sometimes you want to be with a particular person, but you just don't have access to that person. So you find a substitute, Now, let me just say this. Okay. What is this? This? I feel like I got cocoa, like cocoa shea butter. It's still in my hair. It didn't rub all the way in. So he talked about substitutes. He talked about sometimes you're with someone because the person that you want to be with is not available. So you just found a substitute. And although they're there, it's still not the same. The chemistry is not the same. Things are not the same. But it's just a substitute. It's just a fill-in, okay? So you want to really think about if this situation is just a fill-in, okay? And whether or not this fill-in is really going to be worth you creating a stronger bond or worth writing into your dreams, right? Because you do have the dream card popping up, and you also have the family card popping up, which is grounding energy. I kind of feel like, let's see what the cards have to say here. Okay. Yeah, I kind of feel like right now, Aquarius, you may not be in the realm where you're focusing on anyone else outside of yourself. You got the Two of Coins energy in reverse, which lets me know that there's some things that you want to get prioritized and organized, maybe within family, or maybe even your living situation or your job situation. There's something definitely around money and stability that needs to come into organization. And I want to say a lot of that could be around emotions. You're going to have to get your emotions in check, especially when it comes to do with money. Your Ten of Cups is in reverse. I kind of feel like you're going through an area right now where wish was not fulfilled. This could be the breakup of a family, a breakup of a love. I do see a lot of ego popping up here in the second week, so you're going to have to watch that. That whole boastful, chest out type thing may not work for you as you are moving throughout this energy in the second week. So you want to be mindful of that. The second week, you got heavy inspiration coming coming in, heavy dream energy coming in, and heavy family energy coming in. So there may be something challenging here pertaining to family and community, right? Inspiration in dreams. Now, you know, when a dream card pops up, this could mean literally you in dream state, right? Literally you being in a place where you are having dreams and visions about how things are going to unfold within the family. This can also mean for some of you, this relationship, this situation, this arrangement, whatever this is not meeting your standards of what you think a real family should be. Okay, you have someone that wants to play fair. You got someone that wants to play fair, right? Well, maybe not play fair is not the word. You got someone that you're dealing with by the second week that wants to work. They wants to collaborate. They want it possibly to be a thing, a me and you thing, or, you know, or whatever. They just want to be a part of whatever this thing is. But however, this shit is in their mind because they're a little bit mentally, this is in their head, and it kind of feels like they're not trusting their intuition with this energy, though. Princess of Cups energy here is also letting me know with this energy that they rocking with on the second week. I gotta let y'all know this person is still a little bit immature when it comes to maybe their emotional response to things or how they feel about things on the level of the heartfelt things, right? So their response to maybe how you feel about the family things or how you feel about things may not be as mature as you think it should be. Okay, now let me just say something here. If you are definitely having intimacy or sleeping with this person, you got to understand something. When sex comes into play or into a relationship, it changes the dynamic of things. Okay, yeah, so somebody could say in the beginning, yeah, I'm good with this, and then, you know, after you done spend the night one or too many times, they feel like it's a full-fledged relationship. Sometimes women can tend to do that. Okay, and women, not because a man is spending the night means, honey, that it's a relationship. Okay, I'm just saying, y'all gonna have to be mindful of that coming into week 3. You're being asked, my wonderful Aquarius, to be a little bit more flexible. Okay, I want to say, like, if I have a dominant energy that keeps following you from week 1, week 2, and week 3, is that solar plexus, and I'm sorry, not solar plexus, sacral plexus energy. Okay, sacral. Okay, y'all. Let me slow down, rewind. We're talking about sacral chakra energy, okay? That is where emotions, relationships, and the change within the relationships lie. This is where addictions lie, including sexual addictions, addictions to pharmaceuticals, addictions to alcohol, addictions to shopping. It doesn't matter. This is where addictions lie. But this is also where karmic patterns lie, okay? And so far, that seems to be the heavy dominant energy that's showing up week for week. So you have, be a little bit more flexible, okay? Especially in your emotions and your relationships, okay? Because this is where emotional security can come in this chakra here also. You do have crown chakra energy popping up, saying that there's a spiritual awakening coming in. There's messages coming in. There's information coming in. You're being guided. You're being led. The question is, are you listening? That's the question, okay? Yeah, because look at this. Clarity is coming in. Okay. So you got crown chakra and you got third eye chakra backing you up in the third week. Clear insight coming in. Clear insight coming in. Also, love is coming in. Be a little bit more flexible. I want to say embrace yourself by the third week. Embrace yourself by the third week. And can I just say this too? Y'all might want to watch how y'all moving on Labor Day. Watch how you move on Labor Day. Okay, popping up into the second week, you want to watch how you're moving on Labor Day. Be a little bit more flexible in the second week. Pay attention to your intuition. There's tons of information coming in. If you're tapped in, you want to trust your gut, trust your intuition, trust how you move, clarity. Okay, operate in a place of love, especially self-love. And I keep having to say that in this season because that's going to be required for a lot of people. Okay. All right, by the third week in, yep, you could have a wonderful turn of events by the third week, and especially if you're taking responsibility in owning your shit, okay? If you're taking responsibility in owning your shit, by the third week in, I gotta be honest with you, especially when it comes to you feeling like you can manifest. It's time for you to recover and to move on. It's time for you to recover and to move on. But some of you are still stuck in the fear of recovering and move on. Listen, let the old things be old. You got a lot of new information coming in here on this third week. Love and information, flexibility. You do have energy of good things coming in by the third week, but you're going to have to judge things accordingly. If you were too grounded in maybe opportunities that you've missed and fear in the past, you could, you could, I want to say, overlook the changes that's really coming in here on this third week. Now, the energy that you're interacting with on the third week, I'm going to tell you what you may have dished out. What you may have dished out in the first week may be coming back to bite your ass in the second week. I'm just going to say Aquarius. Because whatever options you may have felt that you had, when you circle back maybe about the third week to maybe, because, sometimes y'all Aquarius can be a little stink. And can ghost people, right? So I'm just saying, we're gonna keep it 100. We just, well, why not, right? We gonna keep it 100, right? So, yeah, 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 yeah. Somebody here is using their intuition, coming back around by the third week. Definitely feel like they've missed an opportunity. Feeling like they had options, but they may have missed an opportunity based on the options that they have. This person is definitely looking for something, I want to say, more in alignment, like on love. This person wants love. They want a relationship, right? Yeah, they want to feel justified. They feel like there has to be some type of justice or some type of I kind of feel like by the third week you may be asked to make some type of decision, or may even be given an ultimatum. Somebody may come in with an ultimatum for you by the third week, so you're going to have to be mindful of that, and we're going to clarify that on the extension, okay? Yeah, we're going to clarify what the ultimatum is and how you're going to move in that. But just so you know, they asking you to be flexible, to see clearly, right? To operate in love. You are ready for a beautiful change. There's newness coming in. You're going to have to judge things accordingly. Ace of Cups is in reverse. Yeah. Might feel like there's missed opportunities here too. Ten of Coins, you're ready to recover, but there's still some fear there. You could still be stuck in your ego, but yeah, you got somebody that's contemplating the options and want more. They want more. All right, let's look at the fourth week and see what you got going on. Okay, fourth week. You got holistic healing. Yeah, there's some of you, you may need to see a counselor, get a life coach, shit, go speak to your best friend. Some of you may need to let it all out. Let in the universal light, honey. This is the soul star chakra. This is a chakra right above your crown chakra, right outside of your body. This is divine information coming in from source. They're asking you to be a little bit more playful and not so rigid, okay? Let balance come in, okay? Let balance come in. Don't be so hard on yourself and be so hard on other people by the fourth week. You may be experiencing some type of healing coming in, especially, within the root chakra. The root chakra is what's grounding you. The root chakra is the energy of what's on your mind. The root chakra is the energy of how you function. Okay, so root chakra is all where your fear lies. This is where you can find anxiety because you don't trust. Okay, so trust lies there. We're also talking about ancestral information, abundance, your connection to abundance lies. I want to say survival mode also lies here. Okay, and your vitality can lie here too, like your life force. Okay. Yeah, you're still bound by something, by the heart in week 4, and this is where you need healing from. Something still have you trapped as far as your heart is concerned that you can't let go, okay? And this could be linked to the addiction too, whether it's, like I said, shopping, sex, drinking, snorting, it doesn't matter. Whatever this is, something around the heart area have you still bound and stuck, okay? Maybe even feeling like you have a loss of direction and things are just not incomplete. You feel like you're going through around and around in a circle and things are just not complete. You don't feel like things are completed, right? Or this aspect of thing is completed, okay? This devil card too, I'm just hearing codependency. If it's not a physical addiction to something, it could be a physical addiction to someone, okay, or to a particular feeling that you get, okay. You're dealing with someone that is also codependent too. Wants to avoid the conflicts, but still want to accept and forgive. There's conflict here. This person is codependent. They're communicating that they want to get to a place maybe where they can accept things and forgive. I kind of feel like, I don't know, this person might accept a lot more from you than most people would. Okay? Somebody's maybe accepting a lot more than they should. Okay? All right. Yeah, my wonderfuls. Okay, Aquarius. Overall energy that you got on the board for the month. Dominant energy would be emotions, heart chakra, and sacral chakra energy. We talking about them relationship. We talking about major emotional healing on a deeper level. Okay. You feel the way you feel. The person feels the way they feel, and somebody may want more out of a relationship than you're willing to give. Okay. Somebody may want more out of a relationship than you're willing to give. Someone, yeah, baby. Okay, so I want to say, my lovelies, we're going to go ahead and clarify now. Want more than you're willing to give. Okay. I think that's what I'm gonna title your video. Okay. All right, my lovelies. If you are not going to be joining us on Patreon, this is where I was going to say my goodbyes, my loves. Be kind to yourself. Honor yourself. Love yourself. Okay. And I will see you guys in your next month, please, as well as a daily vibration. Check out the description box. Anything that you need to know about me, you can find there. Not to mention, the next full moon meditation is coming up, and it's coming up tomorrow, okay? So if you would like to join me, you can find that information in the description box below. Make sure to include your email address so you can get the private link, okay? All right, my lovelies. I'm going to see you next month, guys. And for Patreon members, I'm just going to go ahead and timestamp this, and we can jump right on into the extended portion.